Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Tuesday, July 14th. Happy Bastille Day to all of our French friends. And I guess, you know, people that like revolution in general everywhere. Be careful what you ask for. How's that working out with you? How's that working out for you? Cracked my neck. Well, we're not having some rain at the moment, so I thought I'd come out here and talk. I've been asked by a fella I subscribe to give him a bit of a shout out, which I'm glad to do. He's a smaller YouTuber, and you know, I'm a smaller YouTuber, and I think we sort of have to stick together sometimes. And his name is Richard Jenkins. Richard Jenkins, spelled and just like it sounds. And that's the name of his channel, Richard Jenkins. And he does a number of videos about mechanical things. Like for example, right now, currently he's working on a 1997 Dodge Ram 2500 pickup truck with the Cummins diesel engine, and getting it to run and spiffing up the insides and customizing it a bit. And I had first encountered his channel when he and his dad were digging a hole to plant a tree and so forth with one of these little smaller backhoe units, and and then he did one where he sort of messed up his four-wheeler, not, his one of those four-wheel things you ride around on, and he was fixing that, he was repairing that, and it's like a lot of the smaller channels on YouTube, it's not for everybody. It's not, he's not going to talk about his hair products and his lighting setup, and apologize for not having one up when people expect him to have one up. He's if he has something to say, he says it. So he watches my stuff, and he said, would I mention him? And I said, yeah, I'll mention you. Of course I'll mention you. I think so. Richard Jenkins, give him a look and a listen. Now, having said that, which I was very glad to do, and I haven't watched Richard Jenkins's toggle switch installation video yet, but I will. Now, having said that, Paul's been in, he's off today, he's off tomorrow, and he's been in signing up for these pay-per-view porn sites where they ding your credit card so much every month, I have no idea why anybody would do that with all the free porn out there, but that's his money. He works hard for it. If that's what he wants to do, there it is. Lord knows I've been foolish enough sometimes with my money over the past few years. Well, not so much not recently so much, but back along about 25 years ago. Well, we're going to get a little more rain in here, and then it should clear out. It was nice and sunny earlier, briefly today. Now we got a little line of stuff coming in. In fact, I think it's getting ready to start right now. I've been downloading episodes of Skins, the UK television series. I just finished downloading season 5. I think there are 8 seasons of it. I know there are at least 7 seasons of it. I had the first 2 on DVD, and then I've found the subsequent continuation of the series with different actors on the internet, on YouTube. And Paul and I watched a couple 3 episodes of that earlier this morning that I already had in the hard drive and we hadn't looked at. So that's been about it. My attorney called. They're setting up an appointment for a different time other than Thursday afternoon. So because they want to bring out an associate attorney to see the lay of the land as well as the appraiser. So that'll be happening probably Friday sometime. Yesterday I went up and I went up also to the attorney's office, and then there was a little bit of business I had to do, and then on the way back where I parked my truck in the church parking lot, and I encountered the Reverend Michael Jupin, who's our supply priest, or has been our supply priest a few times. Magnificent preacher. We had quite a discussion about prayer practices there. And as we stood there, about 8 other people ended up joining us over about the following half hour. So we had decided to look at a little seminar. We had a little seminar in the parking lot. It was very nice. It's one of those great unplanned moments. So I'm going to scamper in here out of the mosquitoes and out of the impending rain and say bye-bye YouTubers, and take a look at Richard Jenkins' channel. Mentally, he'll probably be the first to tell you it's not for everybody, but that's okay. I'm not for everybody either. That's the great thing about YouTube. Everybody can find their niche. So, bye-bye YouTubers.